Hi, this is Tony at Hurricane Wind Power here. I want to take a few minutes and start with some very basic Wind Power 101 type videos. If you're looking for heat and stator dissipation or tip speed ratio talk and analysis, we can point you at some other places, but I spend many hours on the phone talking about basic fundamental concepts. So we're not here to bang on anybody or say, run down anybody else's product. We will spend our time talking about Hurricane Wind Power and our products, nobody else. And I think it's real important to take a few minutes and look at how many watts does it take to charge a battery, and does it take 500, does it take 1,000, does it take 2,000? We're going to do a little demonstration for you, and you draw your own conclusion and let me know. Hi, this is a message from the letter B for battery. Hi, I'm a single 12-volt deep cycle battery. Sometimes I'm in a system with some of my friends, so when you put more amps on me, it's okay. But when I'm by myself, if you put a lot of amps on me, it might weld my plates together. In the instance, if you have a 500-watt wind turbine that is putting out at full capacity, that can be 38 amps. So, if you stop and think about 1,000, 2,000 watt in a 12-volt environment, it's not really realistic. And if you look at your advertisements, a lot of professionally rated wind turbines just in a 12-volt environment aren't advertised at over 1,000 watts. Usually 750 or 600 is really the limit that you'll see on that. Just throwing that out there. There's some things on the market, if you go do your research today, that are going to leave you scratching your head. So we're going to go in our next segment and look at what it takes to charge this guy up. Alright, for a minute we're going to pretend that we don't have a solar panel and we don't have a wind generator, but what we have is just this basic battery charger like you would see in most garages across the US and everywhere else. So we're going to see how many watts that uses to charge that battery up. Okay, here we have our battery charger on a 2 amp setting, and we're going to go over and look at the watt meter after we start this thing up. Here we go. We're transitioning over, and here's our power meter. We're going to go ahead and add power. And what do we have going on here? We've got 1.73 amps going in. 21 watts is all we've got going on. And if you watch closely, down in the bottom right hand corner, you see that voltage just climbing on up there. Does a fine job of charging. It's not 1,000 watts over in the upper left hand corner, just 21 watts. If we come back over just a moment, we're going to turn this thing up on a 6 amp setting. Same scenario. And we're at 53 watts, and she's coming on up a little bit faster. 4.1 amps. Still doing a fine job of charging this battery. Not 500 watts, not 1,000 watts, not 2,000 watts. So, where we're going with this is, our light wind chargers, they do the job. And the fact is that most of the country is in a light wind zone, and our generators get the job done, and we'll show you in just a minute how that works. Thank you for listening. This is Tony from Hurricane.